Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is my second video, and yeah, so it's not a cover, obviously. We're talking about today the equipment that I used in the last video, and also the equipment that I'm going to use in the future for more covers, for more videos, and other types of content that you'll see on the channel. So yeah, we're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk at the end of the video, so stick around about what content's to come and the things you'll be expecting on the channel. Yeah, so other than that, let's just get into the video.
Underneath the yellow light, thoughts racing, trying to hit a lick right now. So you know I can't come outside. I can see the world from...
I'll be explaining what equipment I used. So let's start off with the most important equipment that you'll probably need to record music or podcasts or whatever you want to do, or videos like this, is a microphone. Now, I use the Rode NT1A. It's a nice mic. It looks good. It's quiet, and it's good to just focus on where the voice is coming from, not around like in another room. If someone was to be talking, it shouldn't pick it up. But I don't know if that's true, but that's what I heard. It's been pretty good for me so far, so I highly recommend. It is on the more expensive side, but it's definitely worth it if you're really interested in doing serious content and just like YouTube videos, covers, songs, podcasts, anything you want to do. It's really good for if you're really wanting to do it. Alright, so let's start off with the microphone and what it came with. So it came with this pop shield, pop filter, whatever you want to call it. It came with a shock mount, obviously the microphone, and this XLR cable. It came in this nice box. It was really nicely packed. It hasn't broken yet, and I've had it for about like 6 months maybe. It's a really nice mic, so highly recommend. It is, I will tell you the price, but because if you're looking at buying it or going into it, I got this from JB Hi-Fi for $298. So ask your parents if you want it for Christmas or whatever. Yeah, highly recommend. So after that, it needs to go through the XLR cable to go to the interface, or if you want to have it into an amp or whatever. I'm not really sure how that works, but I'm going to tell you how the interface part works. This is the box of the interface. I'll put up a picture of the actual interface. I'm using it now, so you're not going to be able to see that, but put a picture up there, somewhere around the screen. It came in this box. It's a nice box. It's a really clean looking interface. It's a Rode, which is the same brand as the mic. Rode AL1 or AI1 maybe. Not sure, but it's pretty good. It's pretty simple. It only has one place to put your XLR cable into, so that's all I need it for. But you can get more, which has heaps more, or two more, whatever. This was really handy because it came with a software called Ableton Live. Came with it free, which is good. It came with a code, and then I just type it in. I ended up not using that because I found it too tricky for what I want to do it for, because I was only doing it for covers. So I'm not using that anymore. I'm using something called Soundtrap, which I'll put in the description along with everything that I'm talking about today, all the equipment. Now I'm using something called Soundtrap. It's really good for if you're doing covers or just recording something really simple. It's really easy to use, so I'd highly recommend that as well. Cool. This stand, just want to mention that it didn't come with any packs. I literally just got it from Aldi. If you're in Australia, Aldi, good place. That's where I got this mic from, mic stand. It's really good. It's actually quite sturdy. Got that. So that's all the equipment that I use, including the whole thing. I use a computer, obviously, to record it and put it all together. It's a pretty easy setup. Yeah, so to do quick things like this video here, it shouldn't hopefully take that long because of all the equipment that I'm using. Something you should keep in mind for the interface is that particular interface, I'm not sure if it's my computer or the interface, but when it goes into my computer, it doesn't pick up all the time. It doesn't pick up the sound that's coming through. It says that it's not connected, but sometimes it does, so I have to restart my computer. So keep that in mind, but for MacBooks, I've heard it works fine. So maybe it's just my computer, maybe it's the interface, I don't know. Yeah, so that's all the equipment I use. Now I'm going to talk about this whole recent setup that I've got here. It's got soundproofing, as you can probably see. I got that on eBay. It was really actually, it was not too cheap. It was just 24 panels, 30 by 30 by 2.5. Yeah, it's quite thin, so it doesn't really work too well, but it looks pretty cool. It was around $49, but definitely worth it if you want to make a cool looking setup, which I've done. I've got the guitar. That's just my personal guitar. Yeah, so that's the setup behind. I'll put the link of them things in the description as well. Put everything in the description. Yeah, so that's all the content. That's all the equipment that I have been using. And yeah, so now I'll get on to what the next content is going to be for the channel and what you should be expecting to come. Righto, so more content to come is obviously more covers, like my first video was. More covers. There'll be some explaining videos about, like I did today, about explaining the equipment I use. Like, I don't know, testing out lights or whatever. And there'll also be some pet animal content because I have a lot of animals and I'll be just like showing you them, introducing you to them. Because I have a couple animals in my room. I'll be introducing them and doing like how to care for them and what you should know before getting them, if you're thinking of getting them, because there's always things to know about getting pets and they're like a bigger responsibility. But yeah, so that's probably what's going to come to the channel. There might be more, there might be less if I don't get off my butt and do some stuff. Yeah, so that's all to come, so be excited. So subscribe, like, comment, follow my Instagram, which will be linked in the description. Yes, that's all to come. Be ready for it. Alright, thanks for watching. See ya.
Underneath the yellow light, thoughts racing, trying to hit a lick right now. So you know I can't come outside. I can see the